What's up, everybody? Welcome to the newest episode of the Debate Mates. I'm Matty Ice, Matthew, and this is Stretch with the clapper. And you know, it's a great day to have that because we're going to need more than two hands to clap for all these great awards.
Absolutely.
So, what did I say? Did I say awards? That's right, mid-season award time. We're basically exactly halfway through the season. We did the quarterly season review. We'll do the halfway season review. We're going to talk about teases, disappointments, MVP. Who is it? Harden, Luka? I don't know. Do you? We'll see in a bit. But Stretch, do you want to get us started off with our first award, whether it be a good award or a bad award?
Okay, so we'll actually go from bad to good. Okay,
all the way up to the MVP.
Yeah, all the way up to the MVP.
Nice.
So the worst award is the biggest teaser award. And the nominees are the Atlanta Hawks. Those are your
That's the only nominee.
The Sacramento Kings. And who's the other teaser?
The Phoenix Suns.
The Phoenix Suns. So who you got?
All right, so biggest tease. I'm going to go with the Atlanta Hawks. Because the Suns started the season off great.
Yeah.
I didn't think they'd be able to maintain it. I don't think anybody really did. I didn't think they would make the playoffs. I don't believe I said the Kings would make the playoffs because I still had the Spurs in there. So the one team I said would make the playoffs was the Atlanta Hawks, and they are the worst team in basketball.
Sheesh.
Last video, I told Stretch John Collins was playing, and Stretch didn't know. That's how bad they've been. I mean, I can only defend Kevin Huerter for so long.
Oh, man.
Other than that, everything's going downhill.
It is going downhill.
I don't think Trae Young should start in the All-Star game. I don't think the Hawks deserve that much publicity.
I don't think so either.
Then again, I mean, are you going to give it to Ben Simmons because he's on a good team? We'll get into that probably in another episode where we discuss All-Stars. But biggest tease, the Hawks, they have talent. They have talent.
They're loaded with talent.
They are. They're more talented than the Memphis Grizzlies, who are the 8th seed in the West.
Right.
And you need about the same record, so it's not like Memphis is in a weaker conference.
Right.
They have more talent than the 8th seed in the West, I think. They just, Collins, the 25-game suspension. Maybe their coach isn't a great coach. Everything's going wrong. Yeah,
I don't know what the real issue is in Atlanta. Trae Young was hurt for a little bit. He came back. They lost Collins. Alex Len is their center. You can start there with what's going wrong.
Terp Nation, baby.
Oh, my God.
Terp-Lanta.
Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. You got too many Terps out there.
I want to make one bold prediction about the Hawks. I think
what you got?
Either at some point this year or next year, there's going to be some big story about how the Atlanta Hawks locker room is toxic because Trae Young doesn't like his teammates.
I can see that. His teammates probably don't like him.
There's going to be a big bombshell about that when Trae Young goes into the locker room after a tough loss and just rips them all.
I can see that. I mean, he's been documented as a winner throughout his, basketball career. No one likes losing like this. Like, they're losing. And at first they were losing like close games. They were losing like 1, 2 overtime. But now they're just losing. Yeah. So I don't know. But if I had to give it to somebody, I would give it to the Sacramento Kings. Reason being, they had a very huge summer. I'm talking about their summer was so hyped. Fox is there. Buddy Hield is ready to take the next step. The extension. We bringing in Luke Walton. The Lakers don't want him. We'll take him. We'll win right away. And you guys are stinking up the place. You guys. And then they had the audacity to kind of be relevant. Like, they were right, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 7. Now they're all the way down there at 12 somewhere. You have the audacity to play with people's emotions of the great city of Sacramento. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. And for that reason and that reason alone, biggest tease, Sacramento Kings. Yeah. Deal with yourselves.
I think that might be another bombshell in there about Buddy Hield hating his teammates.
Oh, yeah.
He's not happy in Sacramento.
He can't stand them. And I'm talking, he's playing hard.
Yeah.
He is really playing hard. Like, he has really worked his tail off in the offseason. He has done some incredible things with his game, expanding his game. Like, he's not just a shooter anymore. Like, he's putting up numbers. Bruh. Disappointed all the way across the board.
They should be a playoff contender.
They should
especially
be.
With how bad the West, or
right,
how bad the bottom.
Yeah, the bottom is like really bad in the West. I'm talking about. I'm disappointed.
Yeah. All right. So from most disappointing team, we'll move to another bad award. Most disappointing player.
Woo! Man.
Our nominees are, let's see who I can think of. We got Blake Griffin. He's. After that, we've got. What's his name? Oh, I had someone in mind, but now I can't remember who it is. Stretch, help me out here.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah, this is my one.
This is your thing. However, I have some guys who are playing like boo-boo. And
I'll throw another one in there, Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that was my guy.
And now let's think of one more.
How about Chris Middleton's not playing up his contract?
Chris Middleton, and we'll throw in one more just cause.
Lauri Markkanen.
That's not even who I was gonna say. We'll just go with those three because I forgot who I was
you
gonna
got
say.
somebody
Yeah,
else?
I forgot who I was gonna say. Well, actually, Draymond Green.
Draymond.
We got 4 nominees.
Yeah, Draymond.
Take it away, Stretch.
Ooh, man.
And again, it was a little bit of confusion naming them. We got Draymond, we got Blake, we got Joel, and we got Chris Middleton.
Yeah. So, if we just go through these guys one by one. Blake is hurt.
Yep.
He's hurt. He was hurt last year. He tried to come back in the playoffs. He probably did more damage than any good.
Why would you come back to play against the Bucks?
I don't understand. You know, when you're in the NBA, you're getting paid these enormous contracts that you don't deserve. You want to put forth the effort or the appearance, like, man, I'm a tough guy and I'm gonna do anything I can to win, and I'll put it on the line for my team. Well, you put it on the line, buddy, and here you are again the following year having the same surgery on the same knee, and you're going to miss the rest of this year.
Yeah, for all you viewers, I looked like I zoned out for a minute because I was just thinking back to Kevin Durant because that was the description.
See? That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't do that. Look, you owe it to yourself and your family to take care of you and you alone first as a professional. Then you go into the team aspect, you know what I'm saying? But if you yourself aren't good, what good are you to the team?
Right.
So, he did all that, now he's hurt again. Who knows when he's going to play. Joel Embiid was a lot of people's MVP picks.
Mine.
He was a lot of people first-team All-NBA pick. Preseason Defensive Player of the Year pick, so on and so forth. The list goes on and on and on. He just hasn't lived up to those expectations this year.
Right.
However, he has shown flashes where he looks like he's getting it back.
Especially recently.
Right. Recently, but they're losing. You know, it looks like he's trying to round himself maybe into shape. I mean, it doesn't look like he came into the season in shape. Who was the other guy?
We had Chris Middleton.
Chris Middleton is my pick. You just signed this enormous contract. Enormous contract. And you have putting up worse numbers than you did last year. How does that happen? How do you sign for and get worse numbers? How does that happen? How does that happen?
Yeah, Chris Middleton is a pretty good pick, but I'm gonna go to Draymond Green. Shout out Coach Z. On the debate makes a couple times. You know you're a Draymond fan deep down inside, and you know you're disappointed too. I mean,
hey, look, I'm waiting on Draymond to pull a hamstring and be done for the year.
Yeah, he's gonna be just about as effective.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be able to go to Golden State and do what he does.
When he's a good piece to a whole puzzle, but when he's the whole puzzle, he does not look good.
Yeah.
He does not look good.
I think the 1-year anniversary special we did our awards, and one of the ones that was on Jack said that he had Draymond Green as his defensive player of the year.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, Draymond, not only is he ineffective on defense, but he's been horrible on offense.
Yeah.
He can't shoot.
Nope.
Now that's even more clear because no one's going to guard Damian Lee or even D'Angelo Russell, who's definitely not an all-star this year, out on the perimeter.
No.
So, yeah, I mean, maybe I kind of feel bad for him because he's in a bad situation, but he looked good because of who he was around.
Absolutely.
Now we're seeing who Draymond Green really is, which is not really a great piece.
He better not have the audacity to ask for no max money this year.
Or a trade.
Or a trade. No one wants you. You better shut your mouth and stay in Golden State and wait till everybody gets healthy. Like, that should be your plan. Pull a hamstring, roll an ankle, do what you got to do.
And then go to the Timberwolves so they can get Karl-Anthony Towns. You owe it to the Warriors.
Yeah. Go ahead and remove yourself.
So
bring in Big Cat.
2 awards down. Stretch, take it away.
All right. Our next award is Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year. nominees: John Morant.
Is that it?
John Morant.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with John Morant. I think.
John Morant.
You made a pretty convincing argument when you.
Well, I also include Tyler Hero,
RJ
Barrett, Kendrick Nunn. Like, they're all playing well.
Can we include Cam Reddish just because he was our pick?
God, no. He's with them horrible Hawks. Congratulations, John Morant.
Yeah, you've
down.
already won Rookie of the Year. The only scenario I can think of where he doesn't win is if, and this is a big if,
Okay.
he gets out for the rest of the year. Zion Williamson comes back on Thursday like he's supposed to.
God, no.
And he is the second coming. He is LeBron James Jr. If that happens, then Zion Williamson could win Rookie of the Year. That is the only situation.
Well, that's not going to happen because Zion Williamson is still fat. And I saw him work out the other night. He's still fat. He's still 6'6", 265 pounds. He's fat.
285. But, yeah, that's the only scenario that John Morant could lose. He's too far ahead.
I don't
Especially
understand.
if the Grizzlies make the playoffs.
Yeah, and they are in prime position to do so. I don't understand how Zion Williamson can get hurt before the season even gets started, and they don't make him a vegan or a Presbyterian or what is it? Whatever. Where you only eat fish.
Wait,
you know what I'm talking about.
Can we take a quick break? That's under to the. Did you say that the Pelicans should make Zion Williamson a Presbyterian so he can lose weight?
Yeah, well, you know what I'm talking about.
That's a religious strategy.
Yeah, whatever. Where you only eat fish. You know what I'm talking about. America, you know what I'm talking about. Where you only
I don't
eat
know
fish.
what you're talking about.
Yeah, it starts with a P, dang it. And
this might be one of the best moments on the statements ever.
Send it in. If you know what I'm talking about, where you only eat fish and you don't eat any other meat, send it in and give me the correct name of it. But yeah, they should have made him one of those. He's fat.
I don't even know what to say.
He is fat. You know he's fat, man.
I mean, Zion. If you want to lose weight, take some advice. Become a Presbyterian. I mean, it's the only way.
Pescatarianism.
You gotta start attending church, Zion. It's the only way. You gotta be a Presbyterian.
Just make him a vegan. Don't eat no meat. Period. Veganism.
Not even milk. It's good for the bones.
Hey, nothing.
Oh, okay, Zion. Well,
lettuce.
You have to just salad, lettuce.
Lettuce. No dressing.
Lettuce and water. Lettuce and water.
He's fat, man. He is fat.
He's a little plump.
Yes. He's been eating pig feet and chitlins his whole life in South Carolina. He's fat, man.
And the gumbo down in New Orleans.
They ain't getting gumbo down. Come on, man.
He's got to go on the Brandon Ingram diet plan.
Yeah, come on, man. He's fat, man.
It's a couple pounds.
Yes.
All right, so on to the next award. We went most disappointing, took a quick break with Rookie of the Year. Now let's move to the other side, most disappointing to most surprisingly good.
Okay.
Most surprisingly good, we'll do team first, then we'll do player, team.
Okay.
We've got, and I feel like there could be like 10, but I'll keep this to 3.
Okay.
Oklahoma City Thunder. And I'm going to exclude teams that both of us, like, I thought the Celtics would be good, you thought they'd be bad, so I'm not going to include them.
Okay.
Because I feel like the census was they were going to be pretty good.
Right.
So we've got Oklahoma City Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Dallas Mavericks.
Mm-hmm.
And let's move to the East. We've got the 5 seed without Victor Oladipo, Indiana Pacers.
What about the 3 seed Miami Heat?
Well, like, they were supposed to be good.
Were they?
It's just me that didn't think they were
Were
going to be
supposed to be good?
I was the only person that...
Have you looked at that roster?
Well, then we'll put them in 2. We'll be the 4th one.
All right, so who you got?
I got the Thunder easily.
Yeah, Thunder.
I don't know if there's a meme that's floating around right now. It's like a scene from some movie where it's like, I thought you died, and it's a guy in a Thunder shirt, and he was like, my death was greatly exaggerated.
They listen. People wrote them off. You lose your MVP, you lose your best player, you bring in a 36-year-old point guard with a lot of inexperienced players that surround him. A lot of guys that the NBA have written off. Danilo Gallinari.
Yeah.
These guys were considered to be stealing money and, all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not supposed to be good. And here they are. What are they, the 7th seed?
Yep.
They're the 7th seed and rising. Like, they're not slowing down. They actually look like they're getting better. People were talking about they should be sellers at the trade deadline. But they're in a position where they should be maybe even buyers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they trade Steven Adams for a big cat you know what I'm saying, type of thing.
I don't think they should mess with the chemistry, honestly.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I'm with you, man. But they do need another superstar to contend to win a championship.
Right.
But look, the way they rolling, you know, I really wouldn't mess with it either.
Yeah.
So
and I'll use this as an excuse to drop in the fact that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a 20-20-10 game last night.
Shay, you doing your thing, boy. Go ahead, Shay.
20 rebounds. That's crazy. I saw that and I figured it was assists.
No.
But
yeah,
20 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Still a great game.
That's insane. Great.
Yeah,
he's a guard.
That's probably, is that the best stat line we've had of 2020 so far?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've had some 20 point, 20 rebound.
But those are centers.
Yeah, but those are big guys.
Yeah, like it's not as impressive when Andre Drummond does it.
Right.
He has 40 and 40 for me to be impressed. Or 50 and 50.
40?
50 and 50.
He ain't Will Chamberlain, man.
Yeah, give me a 50 and 50, then
A
maybe I'll start
50?
paying attention to you.
A 50-50?
Give me a 50-50.
You don't even get 50 rebounds for a whole game. 50-50.
But, yeah, I mean...
Shout out to 2K players that can pull off a 50-50.
Shout out
Screenshot
to
it.
Matty Ice for, yes, if you can pull off a 50-50, then you will
Screenshot
win the clapper. If we can find it next time we come up for a video. Because that hand that we
They
used
stole
last
our
time,
hand.
They stole it.
They stole it.
Now you can have 3 hands, but they're only good for clapping. So, I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Hey.
And you know who's winning some is the Thunder. They're my pick for most surprisingly good team.
Shay doing the thing. And also shout out to Chris Paul, who has a hamstring and a half.
Yeah.
Great job, man.
Chris Paul, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, All-Stars, maybe? Can we see it?
Chris Paul.
The coaches will respect Chris Paul and players.
Yeah.
Now, next topic, or next award.
It's me. Players. Most surprising players. Well, we can start right there. And OKC, Chris Paul is a surprising. I thought he was going to get hurt the first week and a half of the season.
I didn't even think he'd be with the Thunder at this point.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's kind of hard to throw James Harden as surprising, like good player, but he's definitely surpassed what he was last year. And he's taken scoring to a whole new level that we haven't seen in this new era of basketball. So I would like to nominate him, throw him in there. Hey, I'm even going to give some Zach LaVine love.
All right.
He's been balling. Pascal Siakam, he's balling, even though he just came back from injury. He's balling. I feel like I'm missing somebody. You got anybody on top of your head?
Yeah, I'm going to go off the board with my pick.
Bogdanovich from
Bogdanovich from the Kings or
Utah.
Bogdan Bogdanovich, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna go off the board. This is not a nominee, but I'm writing him in. I'm going the write-in vote.
Write-in vote.
I'm going Luka Doncic.
What?
Here's why.
We already knew he was good.
Here's why. He had a great season, his rookie year, right? He was one of the
Let's press pause.
One of the best rookies of all time.
Let's press pause right here. For the past 3 episodes, Matt has found a way to bring Luka into a conversation. He just finds a way.
He was gonna come up an MVP anyway.
We have that's exactly what I'm saying. We have pre-show meetings about what we're gonna talk about. The whole time he never said anything about Luka. We get in front of this camera, Luka. Go ahead and explain yourself.
All right, I'm gonna So here's why. So if I had told you last year that this kid from Slovenia, this foreign player from Slovenia that has never really played on national TV, that no one has ever seen anything of him.
He's a professional.
If I told you he's gonna come in his second year in the NBA, he was gonna average 29, 10, and 7. Mm-hmm. You would have said I'm crazy. He went from an amazing rookie, borderline all-star, to potential MVP candidate, and I wasn't expecting that from him.
Okay. I knew he was going to be good. I knew he was going to be an all-star at least based on his rookie season, his rookie campaign. Like, he's not going to go down. You know, he's only going to go up. The more and more he plays the NBA game, the more and more it slows down for you. You get to understand concepts better. Like, he's coming in this joint. But it goes to show, like, even in Slovenia, he's been a professional athlete since he was, like, 15 years old, man. So, he's 21 now. So, he's been playing professional athletes since he was 15 years old. Like, he has a, you know, he's legit.
Right.
He legit.
Too legit to quit. LL Cool J.
Okay. That's Ashley MC Hammer.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's look it up, Stretch. Because I think it's...
Too legit Too legit to quit
That's
is
LL Cool
MC
J.
Hammer.
No, it's LL Cool J. I guarantee it. It better be LL Cool J.
No.
We'll see about that stretch.
Okay. Too legit. Uh-oh.
Wouldn't it be funny if it is LL Cool J?
It is not. Too legit to quit. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that must be a remix.
There's no remix to Too Legit to Quit.
That must be.
It is only MC Hammer. That's it. It's MC Hammer.
My bad. Most disappointing.
Shout out to MC Hammer for making a great song.
Most disappointing. Right
Most
here.
disappointing. This guy said LL Cool J. Jesus. But it's all right. We can't blame him. He's young.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't know no
Young
better.
blood.
Man. He don't know no better.
No, don't reach, young blood.
You know, it's all right.
I shouldn't have been reaching.
That's it. Uncle Drew had to teach him a few things. That's it. We're moving on.
Yeah, but if I were going to go on the board, I would take Chris Paul. I'm assuming that's who you're going to go with.
Yep. I'm taking Old Man River.
Nice. All right, so now let's go to some real awards again.
Chris Paul.
Now, our next award, Coach of the Year.
Okay.
The second most boring award besides Defensive Player of the Year. I don't even want to talk about defense. Coach of the Year nominees are, bring the OKC Thunder back into this, Billy Donovan.
Billy. Good job, Billy.
Go with Eric Spoelstra.
E-Man. Okay.
Yep. And just because of how great they're doing, you got to throw... Who do you think I'm going to say? You think I'm going to say Rick Carlisle or something, don't you, because of the Mavericks? No, I'm going with Bud Ball, Mike Budenholzer.
Frank Vogel don't get no love?
Oh, Indiana Pacers. Yeah, throw Frank Vogel. Wasn't it Nate McMillan now? Oh, Frank Vogel is Lakers coach. But I'm going to throw Nate McMillan in there, too. Indiana
Nate
Pacers
McMillan? Who is the coach?
Pacers.
This guy. Hey. This guy.
Frank Vogel.
Frank Vogel, man.
They coach the most talented team in the league.
They're the most talented team in the league.
Who do you think it is?
The Lakers are the most talented team in the league.
Who would you argue that it is?
The Clippers, I would
The
say.
Clippers have played like 12 games with their full roster.
That's not my fault.
It's not their fault. Well, I guess it is their fault. But what
And you
is
can
your...
also say the Nuggets.
So
their roster is loaded top to bottom.
But why? So you think it's Frank Vogel, or do you just want him as a nominee?
Because he's clearly the best coach in the league right now.
So you think it's Frank Vogel?
Yes.
You know it's Frank Vogel.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear your reasoning.
Number one, when stars align,
Right.
you have to have
Like this.
Absolutely. You have to have a coach that is, number one, strong enough and respectable enough, and you can say knowledgeable enough,
Right.
to get those stars to play together.
Right.
Okay, that's number one.
So that's why LeBron James came in. The coach.
Number two, not only did he get them to play well and share the basketball on offense, but he has got all of the Lakers to buy in on defense.
All right. I'll give you that.
Okay, he is a defensive. I won't say genius. Genius is a stretch,
Yeah.
but he's a defensive minded coach. And when you get a 35-year-old LeBron to be out there taking charges, your message has gotten through.
Okay. And here's another coach I didn't mention, and I don't think.
Not
he's
to mention
gonna
the
win.
one seed in the West.
But I'm gonna say Nick Nurse also can be thrown in there because the Raptors are doing great.
They're a 4 seed.
Great.
It's not great.
All right, but anyways, my pick. I don't want to pick the Thunder again because I've picked them a lot. I'm gonna try not to. Let me think. Eric.
I don't understand why the Lakers can't get no love, man.
Nate McMillan. Who was the other one that I said?
This guy keep bringing up Nate freaking McMillan. Look, they were a 6 seed last year. 4 seed last year. They are a 4 or 5 seed. That's what they are in the East.
With Malcolm Brogdon and
He's
DeMontis
good.
Sabonis. But
They're
yes,
good, man.
All right.
They're
DeMontis
good.
Sabonis is going to be an all-star.
They ain't bums. I agree with that. They're not bums. They're good.
So I'm going to give it to Mike Budenholzer. Well, here's the thing. I'm going to give it... Oh, no. Well, I have a
Buddy ball,
a
man.
two-parter.
Okay, but listen.
If the Bucks win 70 games, which could happen, I'm going to definitely give it to Mike Budenholzer. I don't think you can disagree with that either.
Okay, 70 games should get you the coach of the year.
If not, I don't want to keep rooting for the Thunder, but I got to go with Billy Donovan. No one thought they were going to be any good.
Shout out to Billy Donovan.
Here they are potentially winning 50 games.
I would give it to Billy Donovan over Budenholzer because we've seen this show before.
Right.
With the Bucks.
Yeah.
Like they're a really good regular season team. Potentially could be good in the playoffs, but you can't win with a 1-star system.
Yeah.
You gotta have 2. That's why Chris Middleton.
For Kevin Love, we talked about it last time.
Right, and that's why I gave Chris Middleton a worst disappointment player of the year thus far.
Yeah. All right. Next award stretch.
Defensive player of the year. Nominees are Anthony Davis.
All right.
Second nominee, Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Third nominee, rest of the NBA. Congrats, A. Dizzle.
Well, it depends. It depends.
What?
It depends.
What?
What if Giannis Antetokounmpo wins both Defensive Player of the Year and MVP? I'm not saying he's going to win MVP because I'm waiting to say who's going to win MVP, but I'm going to give him Defensive Player of the Year. Rest of the NBA, check.
Are you telling me that Giannis is a better defender than Anthony Davis?
No.
Thank you. You won't give the Lakers no love.
Okay, I'll go with Anthony Davis.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, what if LeBron was going to be my MVP? Now I have to change it because I can't give the Lakers too much love.
Well, that's too bad for you, sir, because the Lakers are running through the awards.
Could they sweep? No, they don't have anyone even sixth man.
Dwight Howard.
He is great.
Dwight Howard is balling.
That would be crazy. Dwight
He
Howard.
is balling.
He'd probably be
And he's probably going to get most improved.
I don't really know if you can go from not in the league.
He went from a gluteal injury last year.
Shout out to Anthony Davis. Glutamus maximus bruise. He missed the last 2 games.
He does. Hey, that kept Dwight Howard out all year last year. Dwight played 6 games because of gluteal injury.
He couldn't sit on the chairs.
He couldn't sit down.
Yeah.
Couldn't sit down. And now look at him.
Now he can dunk.
His gluteus is healed.
His gluteus maximus is healed.
It's healed, and he's
Clap for Dwight Howard.
Shut up. Most improved player, Dwight. Most improved gluteus.
I mean, let's give him that one too.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go with the most improved now, I guess, since you kind of gave us a pretty good segue into that.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna throw him in here originally, but I'll throw in Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Let's throw in Brandon Ingram.
Okay. B.I.
Throw in Pascal Siakam.
He just won it last year.
But he's improved.
All right.
And then I feel like that's good enough. Those three.
Those
in there
three.
For MIP.
Okay.
Those 3
I'm
for
going
MIP.
B.I.
That rhymes. Oh, so you're not going Dwight Howard?
No, I'm going Brandon Ingram.
I don't even think Dwight Howard should have been one of the nominees.
He should. He should.
But who else,
he averaged like 3 points a game last year.
Who else has improved that much? Like that big of an improvement? Potentially Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, nah.
Potentially DeMontis Sabonis.
Yeah, I would. Sabonis maybe.
Sabonis could be in there, but he was good last year. He just wasn't an all-star caliber.
Right.
Put that in the comments, actually. Who
Zach
else
LaVine,
could be most improved? Because we can only think of 2 right here.
Yeah, Zach LaVine is one.
Right.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, Shea, definitely. Got to throw Shea in there. But I'm going to...
Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield's another one.
He hasn't played that great this year.
Buddy Hield's been balling this year.
I don't know about that.
The team's
definitely
losing.
Was reflected in the standings.
Right, the team is... That's what I'm saying.
But I'm going to go with B.I.
Yeah, I'm going B.I.
B.I. Joe.
Yeah, former Laker. Still got love for you, B.I.
What about Lonzo? He's been improving. I'm not putting him in most improved, but he's been improving.
He has been improving. But anytime you get benched, I kind of like,
Yeah. So we're going to give it to Brandon Ingram. Stretch, you got the next one.
6th man of the year.
You know, Lou Williams named his daughter Six. S-Y-X.
Wow. What a way to...
Ruin your child's life.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say that. You said that, man. I wasn't going to say that.
It's a pretty bad name.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. So, 6th man of the year goes to, we got, of course, you have Lou Will.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
You
better throw Montrezl Harrell in there.
I wasn't going to say it, but Montrezl Harrell. Who else you got?
Who else is a 6th man?
Dragic.
Dragic,
from the Heat. That's about it. Like,
that's all the good ones I can think of off the top of my head, at least.
Celtics,
I guess.
Van Fleet.
Van Fleet is a starter now.
Oh, yeah. Well, really?
Mm-hmm.
Who's he start for?
The Raptors.
I mean, instead of who? So they start Lowry and Van Fleet?
I'm pretty sure it's Lowry, Van Fleet, OG Anunoby, Pascal Siakam, Marcus Gasol. When everyone's healthy.
They're pretty small.
But I'm going to go with, even without being able to think of all the other ones that potentially could be in, I'll go with Montrezl Harrell. He's been the best player on the bench unit for one of the best benches in the NBA.
Well, that is your opinion.
All right.
I am going with Dwight Howard.
Of course you are. Of course you are.
He's coming in as a defensive stalwart for the NBA's best team in the West. Comes in, it's the ultimate trash man, picks up all the loose trash, dunks it in, doesn't give up any layups. He's a great teammate.
60% from three.
60% from three. Hey, his free throws also improved, and his bench celebrations are amazing.
Wait, I just want to throw this in. This isn't an award, but recently there have been talks about a one-on-one tournament, All-Star Weekend. What do you think about that?
I mean, I like it, but who would you get to play?
All right, that's what I was hoping you would ask. I don't need to see Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden. I don't need them in it. Here's what I want. I want Jimmy Butler versus T.J. Warren.
Ooh.
I want Joel Embiid versus Karl Anthony Towns.
Ooh.
I want Westbrook versus, I don't know, just about anybody. Maybe Kevin Durant.
Ooh. Maybe against Harden.
Yeah, maybe against Harden. That's what. Who else? What other good beefs do we got in the NBA? I don't know.
Chris Paul versus Harden.
Chris Paul versus James Harden. That would be a fun one.
Ooh, the beef.
And then
Kawhi versus LeBron.
And then even if you don't want, even if you don't do the beefs, I mean, you still got great players that aren't stars. Lou Williams, one of the best scorers in the NBA. Put him in there.
Well, I don't know.
T.J. Warren, pretty good scorer. Put him in there.
He's all right. My thing is, when you talk about one-on-one, to make it fair, what are we talking about, like 3 dribbles? Are you alternating turns?
The other thing is you have to kind of make it like a bracket where it's like guards, forwards.
Right.
Like, does there have to be a champion for each one?
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
If
like,
it's James Harden versus Joel Embiid, I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, that's just trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on to the next award. Got that out of the way real quick.
Okay. Not bad.
I guess it's you now.
I did. Most improved. 6-man. Or was that you?
That was you.
That was me? 6-man.
All right, what award shall we move to next? Defensive Player of the Year? Get that one out of the way.
We already did it.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis, I forgot.
It is now time for the MVP.
It is time for the MVP. All right. MVP. Here are the nominees. We're gonna go with.
I gotta watch this.
We're gonna start with LeBron because I know you're gonna tell me to put him in there.
I gotta watch this.
And I'm gonna give extra nominees. We'll go with 5 nominees.
LeBron.
Luka.
Okay.
Then we got obviously Giannis.
Okay.
We're gonna go with Harden. Finally, Anthony Davis.
Okay.
Rounding out the top 5 MVP candidates.
Okay.
My pick. Well, picks on 3. All right, 3, 2, 1.
LeBron.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
How?
Best player on the best team in the league.
Jesus.
Best player on the best team in the league. One of the best defenders.
He's
second.
You know what? Let's clear this up now.
Let us.
Let's clear this up. Giannis is not a great on-ball defender. He's a great help side defender.
Okay.
He's people
Is
look at
that
his
your
level.
only argument for why?
Yeah, people look at his levels like, oh man, he's a great defender. No, he's not.
So you think it's LeBron?
Yes.
I'm gonna give you the next, 20 minutes
Yes.
to tell me why you think it's LeBron, because I know it'll take a while.
Go ahead, continue. Go ahead, Giannis. Go ahead, give me all the Giannis.
Continuing with Giannis, averages 2nd most points per game. On the best team in the league, that can't be overstated. They're 31-6, I think. Okay, but you can't dispute this. If the Bucks
have we not seen this show before?
If the Bucks win 70 games, though,
okay,
then it's definitely Giannis. And I mean, it's in the ballpark. They're 31-6, so that's 38. No, I think they're more than that. They might be. I think they're 34-6 because I remember they played exactly 40 games, I believe. But let's check that out real quick. What are they?
35-6.
35-6. All right, so they're exactly halfway. So if they hit that same pace, We're talking 70 and 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
If that happens, it is impossible for any voter to say, you know what, LeBron's had a good year.
You know the Lakers are 33-7.
I do know the Lakers are 33.
Okay, I just want to throw that out there. So 70 is also in reach for the Lakers.
But here's the other thing. LeBron is not going to take load management. But LeBron, you're going to take load management.
He missed a game. The other day he just missed a game.
Man, MJ played with the flu. And LeBron, no, I'm kidding. I'm not one of those people.
Yeah, don't be one of those guys, man. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, but LeBron, when I watched the Mavericks game, he did look off. I thought when he was off ball and stuff, he was like hands on the knees.
Yeah, he was a little tired.
Classic, you got to go up here for air.
Yeah, he was tired.
You've probably hit me with one of those before. There's no air down there.
Yeah, no air down there, baby.
You got to know that, LeBron. No air down there.
No air down there, buddy.
But I mean, he
looked tired.
He's got the groin injury from last year. That could resurface.
Yeah, any point in time.
He takes a lot of charges. He could have a gluteus maximus injury. It goes around with Lakers. It's contagious apparently in LA.
Yeah. Gluteal injuries.
So I could see him missing another couple games. And then that's where Giannis slides in and says, you know what? I'm the MVP. Again, because I'm better than you are for my team. And I'm the most valuable player in the league. Why is LeBron MVP? Let's get a good reason for you.
Year 16?
17.
There's even more reasons. 17 of them. Leads the league in assists.
Okay. Right.
Switched his entire position.
Right.
In year 17.
To what?
To be a classic point guard.
From what?
To being a scoring small forward.
All right. So he's plays the same position. All right. We've got that established.
What?
LeBron has always been a point guard.
That's not true.
He's been listed as a small forward, but he's always been a point guard.
Whatever. Okay, so look,
Is LeBron the best player? Yes. Is he the most valuable? I'm going to have to say no, but I'll let you keep going. I just want to let you know I respect LeBron as the best player
Year 17, LeBron is bringing the heat.
Why should that be something that adds to your MVP case, though? It's not a
Name another player year 17 that brought the heat.
Oh, you want to name? I'll name.
That brought the heat.
I'll name one that's in 22 years has brought the heat. Vince Carter.
Stop it. That is ridiculous.
When LeBron hits 22 years, then
maybe
he'll get
That
an
is
MVP.
ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
But it's not a longevity award. It's a who's the most valuable award.
That is ridiculous.
LeBron is not more valuable because he's played 17 years.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not.
Playing 35 minutes, averaging 25, 10, and almost 8 rebounds.
Okay, so are you telling me if LeBron was in year
25, 10, and 8.
So if LeBron were in year 7, would he not be MVP because he hasn't played 17 years
25,
yet?
10, and 8.
But if LeBron were in year 7, is he still the MVP?
Give me a better stat line.
Well, I mean, you got the stat thing right there. Look up Giannis Antetokounmpo for me.
Sure, no problem, buddy.
Thank you. Second in points.
We don't get there.
Oh, okay.
We don't get there. 29, 5, and 12.8 rebounds.
20. Let's round that up to 6. Let's round that up to 30.
What? Are we rounding now?
Let's round that up. So he averages 36 and 13 if we round.
So we're rounding now.
I'm rounding, yeah.
Let's go back to LeBron. LeBron is averaging 26, 11, and 9 if we're rounding.
All right, and Giannis is averaging
almost a triple-double.
36 and 13.
What's more valuable?
Those are my career numbers.
What's more valuable?
To the team?
Yes.
The Bucks. I mean, Giannis to the Bucks is more valuable than LeBron is to the Lakers. So as you guys can probably tell, the video ended in a kind of weird spot. And that is because my camera just kind of went out all of a sudden. So we got the video luckily. And we're going to be back again next week on Monday with a new video. But I just wanted to let you guys know that that happened. This is going to be part of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And Zion Williamson, please become a Presbyterian. It's for your own good.